So this is Chloe, yes, who was previously extremely leash reactive, just reactive to the world in general. Good girl. And she's not in a command or anything. Yes. Good. Good girl. Yes. I'm just punctuating her good choices. Yes. With the food. Good girl. Yes. And if she gets too far ahead, no, we don't go that way. Good. But if you want to go that way, we can. We can go together though. Yes. Good. Go sniff. Good girl. There you go. And then here, I'm just a post, right? The leash only goes as far as the leash goes, and I'm just a post. And she's just gonna mark again. That's like the good girl culmination of kind of her social skills. So, good girl. But this is just her own neighborhood. Yeah, good job. So right there's probably a dog lives here or something. Smelling him. Yes, good decision. Good girl, Chloe. Yeah. Good. Good job. So right here, this is the basic exercise that we're going back to. Yes. Good girl. With the, good. With the, just stationary boundary. Yes. Good girl. Good. Which she understands, like, all this space is free. Good girl. And that the end of the leash is the end of the leash. And so if she's pushing that, right, like she was there, I can just stop and go back to that first one we did, which is the stationary exercise. Yes, good girl. Good. Of just, now I'm going to hold the slack of my leash here because there's a car coming. Car. Yes, good girl. And she's sniffing the air away. So at first I thought, oh, maybe that's a little bit of avoidance. But then I saw the nose going. So she just caught a scent and was more interested in that than the car. Good girl. Yeah. Good. Noises. Yes. Good girl. Yeah. Lots of noises, huh? Good. Good job. Yes. Good girl. Good. So as you've noticed, I haven't asked her to do anything. Let's move off. There's a car. Chloe. Good girl. Yeah, there you go. And then wait. Right here, the end of the leash again, right? This way. Thank you. Good. And I'll just wait until she's calm to move forward. Good girl, yes. So someone just came the door there. Good girl. And so everything is novel for her. Car, yes. Good girl. She actually positioned herself more into the heel. Yes. Person. Good girl. That's good. Good job. So there, more interest, right? More interest. Good job, but not an alert. Yes. Good girl. Her tail's not high, her ears are not high, her eyes are not wide. She's not staring at the man, even though he kind of just came out of, yes, good girl. So she wants to move forward, clearly. Good job. Good job, honey. Yeah. Good. So we've got distractions, yes. And her choosing. Good girl. All right, here, not the end of the leash, right? Good. Thank you. Yes. And then we walk again. Good girl. Yes. Good. So if she gets ahead like that, yes. Good. Anytime she checks in, I can reinforce. Right there. Yes. And she doesn't even need to back up. That's just something she's learned, yes, to do. What she does. Yes. Good girl. What she does need to learn. Oh, cough it up, Shunny. There you go. Good girl. Is just that boundary. And so it's basically like once her feet kind of, oh, good girl, yes. Good job. Once her feet kind of, or not her feet, but this part of her body gets past my toes, that's when I give the non-reward marker. And this is not what we started with. This is just the end result, okay? But for her to either, if she's out there, she can wait for me. Oh, good job. Yes. Good girl. Yeah. But you see how she's nice and calm. She's able to look around. She's able to sniff. Yes. She kind of auto-corrects, but yes. Good girl. But even if she was just standing and waiting, good girl. For me, then that would be yes. Good girl. Good girl. So here, looking at somebody. Good girl, Chloe. Yes. Good job. Yeah, there you go. Very good. Very good. You want to walk by? Good. Yes. So a little bit of communication.
Okay, this is for my boss. Stop.
Yes. Good girl. There you go. Good. Yeah. And she's not like overly interested, right? She's just interested. It's just a calm, friendly interest. Right here, not moving the dog. Yes, good girl. Just asking, can we go this way now? We're not going for the tissue. Good girl. This way? Yeah, thank you. Good. People, yes. Good girl. There you go. Good. Yeah. Back this way. Good job. Awesome. So she gets to... Good. She gets to choose kind of where she wants to... Yes. Good girl. Walk. But she doesn't have to... Yes. Good girl. She doesn't have to... It's really only when she loses touch with me and gets out ahead that I'm going to give that non-reward marker. Good girl. There you go. And right here, just holding that again. That leash. Good girl, have a pee. Good. Another marking. All right. Chloe. Yes. Good girl. Yeah. Good. And what we really do with this is I'll do just a straightaway. So, good. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. So as we progress with this, good. That's a good job, honey. Yes. Good. So you see, as soon as she stops, good. Good job, Chloe. Good. Yes. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Good. Good job. There you go. Now this way. Good. Good. There you go. Good. Yes. Good job. Good. So I want to work her through. Yes. Good. So I want to work her through this, which is the excitement with the people and her kind of losing herself there, right? So I'm going to let her sniff for some decompression here. Good girl. And then I'm going to work here across the street from the people. Yes. Good job. Just a little bit distance. Good. Good girl. See the paw lift? So that's a little bit of stress. Yes. Good. I'm just going to untangle the slip lead. Not untangle, but unwind, because she does move a lot. Good girl. Yes. Good job. Yeah. Oh, good girl. She might even offer like a DOWN. Good job. Yes. Good. So this dog could not be really even outside like 6 months ago. Good girl. Yes. Even being in her house was very stressful and difficult. Good girl. Yeah, there you go. Good. Good girl. Yes. That's good. Good job. And she could choose to do whatever she wants. I don't ask her to sit or anything like that. Good girl. Yeah. Yes. It's a nice turn. We're going this way. Good girl. Away from the cars. Thank you. Yes. Good girl. That's nice. Ah. Yes. Good girl. Good. So I'll do the straightaway like I was talking about. Down. Going this way now. Good girl. So praising. I can punctuate it with some food. Good girl. Ah. Yes. Ah. Yes. Good. So did you see right there where she, now the leash is behind me, which I need to fix. Yes, good. Good girl. Good job, Chloe. Good. So you see, yes, good. Good job. It's totally her thing, you know? And we just move, yes, good. As long as she waits for me, like she doesn't have to return back to me. I will catch up with her. But she's got to let me catch up with her. Yes, good job. So if she starts to move again, right? Yes. Right, as I move, then I'm obviously going to give my no reward marker and pause for a second. And she pauses, she waits. Yes, good girl. So you see, I'm not even really waiting for much other than that stop, especially initially when you're working on this initially, especially. Yes, good. So the reinforcement now is largely just getting to continue to move forward, right? Good girl. Yes, good. Good girl. You're not going in their flowers. You can sniff. Yeah, good sniff. Now we'll change directions and go back this way. Good girl. Still not going in the flowers. There's a car. Let's move over. Good. Good girl. Car. Good. And so I name things in the environment. Good. There we go. So right there, she'd have a little bit of stress. Yes. Good girl. Trying to get around to things, you know. So I'll just do my stationary again for a moment. Yes. Good girl. Oops, get it. Find it. Find it. Good girl. There you go. Oh, good. You like that? Find it. Good girl. Yeah. All right. Let's go this way. And now going back towards her house is going to be more difficult, right? Higher level of challenge for her, obviously. Not just her house, but my vehicle also. She really, really, really is. She's getting a lot better in the vehicle. She has a lot of anxiety and insecurity naturally, just like she had with everything else, right? Good girl. Yes. So I'm just right there, just kind of like stopping her from crisscrossing, right? Like you can pick one side or the other, but let's not get into the habit of swinging around, right? Good girl. There you go. And because we've taught the leash as a communication tool rather than a tool of restraint and control, she doesn't get frustrated when she hits the end of the leash. She doesn't get frustrated when she feels that leash pressure. Yes, she responds to it the way we want, which is the cooperative movement, right? Good girl. You see how I can just kind of like lead her around in a circle, right? Like a horse. Good girl, like you would a horse or something, right? Like around a paddock. So right here, just waiting for a little. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. So she's having some trouble here, right? Good. So I'm just going to pause in this area and help her work through that. Yes. Good job. Yeah. So keeping my leash boundary, kneeling down, because this way I can be right here to help her if I need to. If she asks for some physical assistance. And actually what I'm going to do is, not in the garden, thank you. I'm going to do is move down here a little bit and do it. Because here, I'm not right on the corner where the car's coming. There you go. Good girl. That's good. Good. So we can just hang out for a couple of minutes, right? That's nice. Yeah, you want some connection, huh? Good. So the food's really helpful, but it's not always all about the food. The food is the most versatile.